Hey, hi, hello, TGIM, beautiful, badass heart warriors. Welcome back for another episode on the Journey to Inner Self series. So glad you're here, watching live or the replay. What is up? What is up? This week we are diving into the energies of the winter solstice and how to ground yourself. I gotta zoom this up here. Zoom in. Um, the winter solstice and how to ground your spirit into the winter solstice based on your sign. We're going to break down the signs by element, but also go through each sign individually, briefly. And before we dive in, we're going to talk about this full moon in Gemini. What up? I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, let's talk about this self-care after the powerful full moon in Gemini. We're starting off with the moon day, Monday, TGIM, it's Moon's Day. The moon is in Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. Moon rules our emotional body. We're post full moon, like we have an emotional day on tap. So, that's what's being illuminated right now. So here I am showing the fuck up as I am. Not feeling the greatest myself this morning, but hey, thank you so much to the Mental Wellness Company and their awesome protocols and also my other self-care routines that keep me consistent in showing the fuck up, even when I really don't feel like it, because trust me, y'all, it's not feeling it today. A very moody moon's day. Excuse me. So I'm feeling like good cold wise, bouncing back from that. Um, and have a little dry throat this morning. It's dry in the air and gross out there. The weather's not helping. So this weekend's full moon in Gemini was a big one. Bright, intense. It was buzzing with a lot of air, mental energy. We might have been overthinking. We might have been wanting to socialize. But big spotlight on our minds. Mercury went retrograde. I mean, Mercury retrograde ended, which is also huge. So if you have been feeling mentally overstimulated or, confused or scatterbrained, or you're in, conversation overload, or you're just feeling like your social battery has been depleted, trust me, you're not alone. Um, Gemini energy is quite woo, 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 woo. Mentally what's the word? I don't even know. Mentally stimulating. There we go. Geminis can be very, very mentally stimulating. Their minds are always on the go. And with full moons illuminating that, it can make this energy feel mega intense in our mental area. I know a lot of people were struggling mentally, energetically, emotionally from the mental energy, the overthinking, etc. So with full moons being a time of releasing and, things coming to fruition, things that we've been working on, with the Gemini airy energy leaving us scatterbrained, this full moon can leave us with a brain hangover where we're feeling mentally drained and just feeling all the feels this weekend or this Monday after the weekend. So now is the time to slow down and nurture yourself to integrate. Now is the time to slow down, nurture yourself, and integrate all the things that came up for you. What are you learning? What are you needing to let go of? So here's what self-care can look like post Gemini full moon. Quiet the noise. Now's the perfect time to step away from the overstimulation, turn off the notifications, turn off your cell phone, unplug from social media, um, take a moment to embrace silence, reset your nervous system. Mindful journaling is key too. And Gemini energy, stirs up the mental energy and all the emotions. So writing it out, getting it onto paper, out of your mind. What did this full moon illuminate for you? What thoughts or patterns are you ready to let go of? And ground your body, really ground your body with so much mental energy. We need to bring our minds back down to earth, into our heart, into our root. Take a walk, go outside, touch a tree, pick up snow in your hand. Simply place your feet on the ground. Leave your socks on though if you have snow. Um, yeah, imagine and just ground yourself, imagining yourself fully connecting to earth. Imagine roots going into the earth, coming out your body and reconnecting as one. So, as full moons bring release and like our projects and our wounds, our healing to fruition, they also bring clarity. They also drain our energy because we have like such an influx of energy for like these 3 to 5 days around the full moon. And then it's like, where it's like a come down after. So check in. What do you need right now? Is it rest? Is it creativity? Is it connection with loved ones? Calling a friend? Is it journaling? Yeah. Listen to yourself, honor it. Finally, release whatever is needing to be released. Burn your journaling paper, burn your scrap paper, whatever it is, or just mentally visualize things burning away that no longer serve you. And restoration, restoring your body after a full moon like this through breath work, through meditation, or just a good night's sleep. You can prioritize letting go of tension or stress through stretching and just, yeah, refilling your cup. So this time isn't about doing more, it's actually allowing for that space to be integrated and clarity to come through and your body to rest. If you're feeling a little raw, if you're feeling a little tired or a little introspective, that's exactly where you're meant to be. Now let's move into grounding ourself, grounding our spirit into a very blessed winter solstice. Winter solstice is a powerful time for stillness, renewal, and it invites us to reconnect with earth and reflect on where we've come from, where we've been, where we're at, and where we'd like to go. So, in utilizing this energy, inviting in an opportunity to reflect and connect to yourself on a deeper sign, let's go over what this means for each of the signs. For the elemental signs, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, your grounding practice during this week is all about visualization. Picture yourself. What do you like to experience? What would you like to have? Visualize what do you hear, feel, or see? Deeply reflect and allow this calmness to flow through you. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Whoop whoop, happy birthday, Sages. It's your time for a little while longer. So, fire signs are focusing on dynamic breath work this week. Okay, this is an opportunity for you to inhale the good shit and exhale the shitty shit, the tension, the stress, really utilizing your inner fire to pump up your motivation. So, inhale deeply for a count of 4. Hold for 4, and exhale for 6. This is the 4-4-6 breathing. If you would like, I have a free grounding meditation that does this breath work. So I can give you a copy of my free guided meditation. You visit the website, okay? There is a grounding meditation there for this. So let your fire signs, let your breath fuel your inner flame and release any of that scattered energy. Whoop, whoop. Moving into air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Practice mindful affirmations. Now, I'm not saying practice unrealistic affirmations, mindful affirmations. So repeat affirmations like I am safe, I am okay, I am present, I am centered, I am loved. Short, realistic, tangible affirmations to get out of your mind and into your heart. And you can even, to help channel some of that mental energy, like rub your hands together and place them over your heart and really feel them here. Unclench your jaw. Let your shoulders release tension. So like as you're breathing in, lift them up and round them down your back as you exhale. Get that mental tension out. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Connect physically with the earth. Go hug a tree. Get outdoors. Take your animal for a walk. Stand barefoot on the ground. Hold a stone. Hold a rock. Buy a plant. Nurture them. Whatever it is, connect with earth in some way, shape, or form, so that you can feel the stability and anchor into that security in that present moment. Okay. So the winter solstice also shines a unique light on the path for each of these signs that we went over. So let's briefly go over them. And then I'm going to let you guys go today. I know somebody's wanting a card reading today. It's not happening, but you do get some zodiac energy. So here you go. Next week, I'll pull some cards. So Aries, this is an opportunity to slow down, reassess your ambitions, and just channel in the where am I now? Taurus, you are gaining new insights into balancing your need for security for growth. So where do you need to start? Where's that first step? Maybe this comes to putting into a practical plan. What are the first 3 steps that you need to do in order to have that security in your plan? Gemini, deeper clarity is coming forward around meaningful communication. So if you've been if a challenging conversation has been on edge, or you've been avoiding that challenging conversation, now is that time for deeper clarity to come forward. And how we do that is to unplug, to still the busy mind, to tune out the noise, the distractions, and really tune into the messages that spirit and your spirit team are trying to share with you or communicate with you during this time. Cancer, oh, emotional babies. This is a time to nurture your inner self and your inner home. Check your home life. Where are you dedicating your energy, your focus, your attention? Or is it to your kids? Is it to your home? Is it being channeled in the right way? And how can you flow with this energy? Leo, the focus is on expressing your most authentic self. Whoop, whoop. Being okay to be seen. Dare to be seen. Dare to be heard. Stand up for yourself. Tune into your most authentic self. It is okay to be seen, even in your mistakes, even in your flaws. We all have them. Leos, you are not immune to that. I'm a Leo. Virgo, reflect on daily routines that align with your higher self, your higher purpose. Check in with your routines, your structures, your schedules, Virgo. Are you doing things that are in alignment with your higher self? Or are you procrastinating? Are you avoiding? Are you escaping? Are you not doing the practical work? And is it causing you a lot of mental anguish? Libra, embracing balance between giving and receiving in your relationships. This is a time of year where Libras just love to give, 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 and then they save nothing for themselves. So Libra, it's a time to balance. Libras can also be on the other spectrum of that, where they have already spent so much of their life giving, 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 where they just have cut off that giving nature and are feeling that self-entitlement where they just want to receive, 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 where they're so selfish. They just, I want to receive. um, no judgment if this sounds like you. This is a time of, this is the time for you to embrace balance of that giving and receiving in your relationships. So releasing those wounds, releasing the limiting beliefs, etc. Scorpio, releasing old fears and stepping fully into transformation. Excuse me. So Scorpios, this is a time for you to journal. Get out those journals, get out the pen, the paper, and start with the words, I feel fear. And then let it flow. Let it flow for as long as it needs to. And then if you stop, then start again. What about that last thing do you feel fear about? Just dig deeper, okay? Fully step into transformation by acknowledging the fear, accepting the fear, and then letting go of the fear. By putting it out on paper, burning that paper, doing whatever you need to. Sagittarius, this is your moment to set clear intentions for the next part of your journey. Whoop, whoop. You know where you are going. You have that call in your heart. Where to seek next? Capricorn, the solstice energy is grounding your goals with renewed focus. So anchoring into your motivating factor of what can you anchor in your physical world. I'm trying to think, is it a rock, a crystal, a piece of jewelry, a quote, a picture, something in your physical world to help you ground yourself with renewed focus. Aquarius, you're being called to explore community, connections, and shared visions. With Pluto moving into your sign, this is being illuminated for you during the darkest time of the year in the Northern Hemisphere of really, where are you going to next? Where is your energy being called to? Explore those community connections, explore humanity. Where do you have shared visions? I'm going to have to jump off here soon. My throat is getting tired. But yes, just dive into the vision of what you might have with community, humanity, and then connect to those who share that vision. Pisces, trust your intuition as a guiding star. Your fears are illusions. So trusting in your heart of heart and your intuition as that guiding star, it will not lead you astray. If you feel fear in trusting your intuition, or if you're not sure, is it fear or intuition, go take that medicine from Scorpio and go do some journaling. I feel fear. Reach out to a trusted individual, such as myself, a space that you can tap into your intuition. How can you deepen your intuition? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. On this week's TGIM Live, as we welcome the winter solstice, take a moment to ground your spirit and honor the journey that you've been on. This is a season of stillness, of quietness, renewal, and reflection. You know, you do not have to be finishing this year off strong. You do not need to be hustling. You do not need to be bustling like commercial Christmas makes us seem. We have to be busy, 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 and just all the Christmas buzz. No, Christmas buzz is supposed to be about stillness, about reflection, about connection and renewing our spirit. So this is a time, this is an invitation to slow down and trust your growth and align with your light. So thank you for spending your Monday morning with me or some time with me whenever you are listening to this replay, listening to the podcast. Thank you guys so much. It's honestly an honor. For those watching on Instagram, YouTube, or listening on the Journey to Inner Self Spotify podcast. Whoop, whoop. If this episode resonated with you at all, follow us, reach out to me, DM me, let me know some of your insights or takeaways from today's episode. Let me know what sign you're at and if it resonated with you. So yeah, follow Journey to Inner Self on Spotify. Connect with us on Instagram and TikTok at reds.litcoaching or my personal page at amyd.co. That's just on Instagram. And follow our group on Facebook, Journey to Inner Self. I'll have to put that group in my link tree too. So again, thank you, yeah, for spending this time with me. Before you step into your week, before you step into your schedules, your routines, or your next thing on your to-do list, I want to take a moment to thank that which is greater for the earth we walk on, the air we breathe, the fire to fuel our souls, the water to cleanse us, mind, bodies, and spirits. Thank you again. I'll see you guys next week on TGIM Live, as well as I will see you and speak with you throughout the week. Okay, stay grounded, stay blessed, and happy winter solstice to you all. Chi Miigwech. Merry Christmas.